All right, so welcome back to the show.
Whoop,
So
whoop.
we have been having
I'm
fun with.
running for a third term.
I didn't mean to play that just
I'm
yet.
running for a
Okay.
third term.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ, dude. TikTok is a fucking annoying. Uh, I want to show you these comments. I made a parody video, and it seems like people are becoming upset. I see that some comments have not made it. Okay, let's watch this little joke that I made. So what I did, I took the picture, just Trump's picture
Mhm.
with Mr. Mike Johnson and JD Vance behind him, put it into Grok, and I said, I want to hear Donald Trump say this in Donald Trump's voice, because you have to put specifically, or
Hey
else I'll
man,
just give
let,
you.
let, let, let me tell you how good this looks. You have the C-SPAN on the bottom, bro. That's great.
Well, it
That's
came with C-SPAN.
no, but I'm just saying, like,
But
people are
it's
like, oh my
still there.
God.
Yeah. No, it's pretty sophisticated. So let's listen to this really quick and see what the reaction
I'm
was.
running for a third term.
This is great. This is great, bro.
So
Music and all.
so what do you think happened? He never said that. Unreal. Okay. Two-term limit. It's literally AI, buddy. And then I said, you can have as many terms as you want. He is Bobby Trump, forever president of the world, forever. And then this guy was like two consecutive term limits, actually. Then this guy was like fake, and I'm like, duh, it's a parody account. Come on, grow up. And then this other dude, fake. But there was another comment that I think got taken off. I don't know why.
Let me elaborate on this, okay? These are the same people that will say fake, fake, fake. But if it's nothing to do with politics and you're watching, let's say, ICE kill another person, like, oh my God, look what they
Oh,
did.
but they'll be the first one.
Yeah. Oh my.
Especially this guy. He never said that. Unreal.
Actually, it was talked about. So whether he feels it's unreal or not, he joked about it one time, you know?
Dude, it's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. You know, this was one of the new, this one went viral really fast. Check this one out before we get started with the highlights. This just blew up like really quick,
He
dude.
love you, Donald Trump. You're the best man. Yes, we love you, best president. We love you, Donald Trump. You're the best
Great.
man. Yes, we love you, best president.
And I just like, when I look at these pictures, I just think of this, the dumbest shit I could possibly say. For views, of course. It's an entertainment comedy. I don't care. It's a fucking joke. These two hate him the most, and but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they're the ones
You saw
cheering.
how they looked. You saw how they looked. They were just sitting
Oh,
there mad.
but look at these the comments. Like LMAO, whatever. Then you got that's funny and awesome. But then here
Yep.
comes the
So that one.
what a joke. Yeah, that's why it's called a joke. And I meant to say laugh and live a little, dude. Ha ha, there you go. Bravo, bravo, bravo. And then I knew that's what they were saying. People get the joke. It's funny. But then you have deport Democrats. It's funny. Oh wow, I didn't see these. It's funny. Fake. Duh. Duh. What do you mean? Do you really have to tell everyone that it's fake? Come on, dude. And then where's the rest? Oh no, where's the rest? There was more. There's 31 comments. Where are they? Oh, TikTok. You goofy goobers.
They
There
were they were the people that redacted.
no, it was there. I don't know what happened. Why'd they take it away? Where are the comments? Oh man. Oh, that is okay. At least they have the thumbs up and all that shit there. Whatever. But as you could tell, people are like, yeah, this is not real. Blah, blah. I know it's not real, dude. I know it's not real. Trust me. So anyway, speaking of State of the Union and what took place yesterday, very interesting speech. I've watched many State of the Unions in my lifetime since I got into politics, and this one was very interesting, great, and we're gonna review it for you guys, commentate on it, and we'll just jump right into it. Anything else you want to say before we jump in?
I can't wait for you to play this, bro.
Let's do it.
I have a lot
And
to
in
say.
fact, we're winning so much that we really don't know what to do about it. People are asking me, please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country. Until you came along, we're just always losing, but now we're winning too much. And I say, no, 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 you're going to win again. You're going to win big. You're going to win bigger than ever. And to prove that point, here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made the entire nation proud. The men's gold medal Olympic hockey team. Come on in.
Now, I want you to notice something. This is which channel? CBS. I want you to notice something because I'm going to show you this later if we even get back around to it. Their coverage of his microphone, you see how it's peeking out?
Yeah.
That's not how it was. That it was not peeking out. They deliberately did that shit. They deliberately peaked his microphone out because I watched many different channels, which we're about to see in a minute. Oh, okay. I didn't see this other side. I saw this side, and I'm like, that's not the entire hockey team. I saw this side. That's the side I saw.
You see how these people aren't even clapping? They're not standing.
Well, okay, I was going to say, well, they're reporters and probably typing. I mean, you see some smiles and stuff, you know? Yeah, but her hand is free, so, you know, they don't seem proud to be American. And you got to understand, too, these are different countries. Like, these are all different countries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that's a fact. I'm just saying that could be a possibility of why they're not doing it. Again, we're just analyzing, ladies and gentlemen. This is for entertainment purposes only. So don't get offended. Don't flag the video. We're just, you know, having fun with it. One thing I will say about the whole USA and the gold medals and stuff, dude, I'm not a big pride person, you know. Yeah, I may have the American flag with the Bronx and the Virginian thing, but that's just more so for a background because I didn't want to just put anything. Specifically, I just wanted to put that, but this doesn't mean anything. You know, like USA, USA, but motherfuckers is broke and hungry. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, it's not, it doesn't really have an effect on me, you know?
Yeah. Interesting.
But they should be proud. I mean, they won a championship, you know? Like, I'm not knocking them. Don't get me wrong. And for what it's worth for anyone watching, like, yes, I'm proud to be an American. I'm grateful for this country. I'm grateful for everything that we have. So don't get me wrong in any way. Anyway. Why are you petting his head? Oh, okay. That was still weird. You messed his hair up. Unbelievable.
Go ahead.
Look at Trump. Oh, that's the dude with the missing tooth. That's fucked up.
Yep.
Well, they're all standing. I mean, most of the Democrats are standing because this is Democrats over here, and then the other side is, you know, if you watched it, obviously. I would sell that gold medal. I'd be like, yo, I need money. I don't need a fucking
First time
medal.
I've ever seen them get up. And actually, not all of them did get up.
You see, like, yo, how can you not, like, okay, we joke around because it is entertainment purposes. So we joke around with the whole Elvis and the Satan shit. But, like, Dude, this dude's hilarious. I don't care what anyone has to say. This dude keeps it fucking real,
He's
100%.
he's honest.
Yeah, honest. That's the word I was looking for. Like he's an honest person, and it's hilarious to me.
But they beat a fantastic Canadian team in overtime, as everybody saw, as did the American women who will soon be coming to the White House.
Now they're all standing up. You see? Now they're all standing up.
It's too late, bro. It's too late. I saw them sitting down. It's too late. There, look, there you go. Some sitting down. You see it? Like 6 people there.
Ah, yeah, like right here. Isn't it interesting how everyone knows what a woman is now? Isn't that like
Yo, dude,
interesting, huh?
it's really weird, man. I can't wait till we get to the good piece of meat.
All right, yeah. Let me stop pausing that. Sorry. But it's true.
They were in the Oval Office before, and I just want to say a second very big congratulations to Team USA. But I have to say that, and I told them this, and we took a vote of the team. I said, anybody votes no, I'm not doing it. So they stood there, and they weren't about to say no, because I've never seen a goaltender play as well as goalie Connor Hellebuck.
Oh, wow. So they get to choose. That's pretty dope, man.
Yep,
And they're young too, right? Don't they look young?
yep.
I'm telling you, I would sell that fucking gold. Look how thick that gold is, bro. Be like, yo, I got bills to pay. I'll take a picture with it.
When times get rough.
6 shots on goal, and I asked him, the one shot, the one where you put your stick in the back and it hit the neck of your stick and
But
bounced off. Do you practice that, or was that a little lucky? He refused to answer that question. But I just want to tell you that the members of this great hockey squad will be very happy to hear, based on their vote and my vote, and in this case, my vote was more important, that I will soon be presenting Connor with our highest civilian honor, which we will be given and which has been given to many athletes over the years. But when I say many, not too many, like 12, it's called the highest civilian honor in our country, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Wow.
Well, let's fast forward just a t-bit.
Not giving it if anybody goes no, and every single one of them rapidly put up their hand. So I want to thank you. What a special job you did. What special champions you are. Thank you very much. One of the primary reasons for our country's stunning economic turnaround, the biggest in history, where the Dow Jones broke 50,000 4 years ahead of schedule, and the S&P hit 7,000, where it wasn't supposed to do it for many years, were tariffs. I used these tariffs, took in hundreds of billions of dollars to make great deals for our country, both economically and on a national security basis. Everything was working well. Countries that were ripping us off for decades are now paying us hundreds of billions of dollars. They were ripping us so badly, you all know that. Everybody knows it. Even the Democrats know it. They just don't want to say it. And yet these countries are now happy, and so are we. We made deals. The deals are all done. And they're happy. They're not making money like they used to, but we're making a lot of money. There was no inflation, tremendous growth. And the big story was how Donald Trump called the economy correctly, and 22 Nobel Prize winners in economics didn't.
You notice that?
The judges, that's the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
Yep.
They got a
That wasn't like really mainly for you. I was just saying, like, you know, just anyone who's watching.
totally
Well, people who
wrong.
don't know, now they know.
They got
Well,
it
yeah,
really wrong.
exactly.
And then just 4 days ago, an unfortunate ruling from the United States Supreme Court. It just came down. It came down. Very unfortunate ruling. But the good news is that almost all countries and corporations want to keep the deal that they already made, right, Scott? Knowing that the legal power that I, as president, have to make a new deal could be far worse for them, and therefore they will continue to work along the same successful path that we had negotiated before the Supreme Court's unfortunate involvement. So despite the disappointing ruling, these powerful, country-saving, it's saving our country, the kind of money we're taking in, peace-protecting. Many of the wars I settled was because of the threat of tariffs. I wouldn't have been able to settle them without. Will remain in place under fully approved and tested alternative legal statutes. And they have been tested for a long time. They're a little more complex, but they're actually probably better, leading to a solution that will be even stronger than before. Congressional action will not be necessary. It's already time-tested and approved. And as time goes by, I believe the tariffs paid for by foreign countries will, like in the past, substantially replace the modern-day system of income tax, taking a great financial burden off the people that I love. Even in times of challenge, setback, and immense heartache, the spirit of 1776 has always shone through very brightly. It was July 4th of last year when floodwaters tore through a girls' summer camp in Central Texas.
Yeah.
One of the
Yeah,
worst
that was
things I've ever
crazy,
seen.
bro.
I was
That
there,
was.
rising 26 feet in the matter of minutes, tragically claiming many, many lives. You all remember that one. As the waters threatened to sweep her away, 11-year-old Millie Kate McClelland closed her eyes and prayed to God. She thought she was going to die. Those prayers were answered when Coast Guard rescue swimmer Scott Ruskin descended from a helicopter above. Nobody knew where he came from. It was Scott's first ever rescue mission, a young guy.
Oh, shit.
Very brave, very, very top, always top in his class. And he lifted not just Millie Kate, but 164 others to safety.
I missed that part. Yeah, I must have missed that part. Everyone standing. Honestly, that must be exhausting. Having to stand up, sit down. These people are old. They're not young. The congressmen and women, the majority of them are like fucking ancient dinosaurs, bro. Holy shit.
A lot of white heads there.
Oh, that's why some of them didn't stand. That's right. Yeah. Their knees were buckling.
People watched Scott from a distance, and they couldn't believe what they were seeing. The winds were blowing, the rain was pouring, everything was going, and that rapid water, nobody's ever seen anything like it. They said, wow, that's something.
I have to skip some. That's him right there.
Yep.
And Petty Officer Ruskin, I'm pleased to inform you that I am now awarding you the Legion of Merit for extraordinary heroism, which is what it was, extraordinary heroism. Thank you.
Nice. He got it right there.
We're also working to make it easier for Americans to save for retirement. And under this administration, we will always protect Social Security and Medicare. They are not protecting it for our seniors. We will always protect
Yo, man,
Social
this
Security, Medicare.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
yo,
We're
he just-
listening.
not only is he calling out, bro, he's like them right there.
Medicaid.
That's wild, bro.
But that's what we need. Honesty.
And honestly, I've watched so much of these, and you never see them blame anybody. They're very subtle about it. We are working with the Democrat. You know what I mean? This dude is like, these guys right here, these guys, you're not doing nothing.
I want to say holding them accountable.
Yes. Great.
The typical 401k balance is up by at least $30,000. That's a lot of money. We have millions and millions of people, because the stock market has done so well, setting all those records. Your 401ks are way up. Yet half of all of working Americans still do not have access to a retirement plan with matching contributions from an employer. To remedy this gross disparity, I'm announcing that next year my administration will give these often forgotten American workers, great people, the people that built our country,
That's right.
access to the same type of retirement plan offered to every federal worker. We will match your contribution with up to $1,000 each year. As we ensure that all Americans can profit from a rising stock market, let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information.
Look at that. Wow. So whoever's watching that doesn't understand, I'm not going to try to even dare to sound like an economic expert, but why this is important. We spend about $2,000 a year on gas, depending on how much you travel, etc. So pretty much what he's doing is chopping your gas prices in half, where you can almost, especially when you're retired, $30,000 is a big fucking deal. That's like saying you have free gas for the rest of your retirement, because you're not traveling as much when you're retired. You know, you're the average person. I'm not talking about everyone, but that's a big deal. And you know, when I tell people about DoorDash and I'm like, yeah, you get 67 cents per mile, and they're like, yeah, but that's not much of it. Yeah, it is, because you don't pay taxes, dude.
It matters. It matters. Not that is that's not much. It matters. It helps. You know, and that's the problem with people. You know, the people that say that it doesn't matter, they're greedy. That's all. Like, no, make it $2. You know, like, bro.
It's because of the pressure that society puts them under. Like, you could be a celebrity and make millions of dollars. It's like, you don't need millions to be happy. Michaela just walked up, you know, on the screen before we got started. She said marrying you was the best decision in her life. You guys are not millionaires. You don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars, but you're fucking happy. Although everyone has problems, of course, you know. But that doesn't mean you're not happy. You know, so that's one thing we have to remember. And that's what I have to say about that.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. I can't believe she's standing up and clapping. That's just unbelievable.
Yep.
They stood up for that. I can't believe it.
Yo, man, this is like a comedy show, bro.
Did
Look at
Nancy
him.
Pelosi stand up if she was here? Doubt it.
You hear what these fuckers are yelling in the background, first of all. And second of all, Nancy Pelosi was in this seat. I'm sorry. She was in the speaker seat, and she was ripping up the paperwork that he had down here. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
She was just ripping it behind him like, you disrespectful hag.
Pelosi's the Alaska one chick, right?
Pelosi, I believe she was a California senator.
California, okay.
I could be wrong. I forget. Because she's fucking repulsive and annoying. No, she is the senator of California, and we're going to fact check that in a minute. So let's continue.
Pass the Stop Insider Trading Act without delay.
Sorry, she was the House Speaker before she was the senator. But again, we're going to fact check that and make sure we have our facts right. So. This guy. He's like, I want her to be president.
I wasn't sure if anybody even on this side was going to applaud for that. I'm very impressed. Thank you. I'm very impressed. So tonight I'm inviting every legislator to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle.
Here he goes.
If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
Before we even see who's clapping or not. before we even see who's clapping or not.
There he goes.
He literally, this is where it's going to take off. He literally
Yep.
said, if you're willing to support America first versus illegal aliens, let's watch the response. Oh, weird.
Yep. Yep.
Weird. Weird.
Yep.
You see what's happening right here?
Listen.
You think she's not going to get a mouthful tomorrow? Or today? At
She'll
that.
be on the other side next time. Don't worry.
Well, what were you going to
You know-
say? You said,
you
listen,
know,
yeah.
As we get started, I want people to understand that a lot of people are saying that this was set up, this was written, yada yada. If you take a look at him talking, he's not even looking at anything, bro.
No, hey, just so you know,
he's talking.
no, Henry, he's literally reading off of a teleprompter. He has
No.
two in front of him.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, and he does go off script sometimes, but he has those teleprompters just to keep him on base. So he
Yeah.
stays focused. This is the State of a Union. This is not a rally or anything like
Yeah.
that. And it may seem like he's coming off natural sometimes, but I just wanted you to know that.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes.
Okay.
Is he speaking from the heart? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I just want you to know, and the audience as well. Yes, there are teleprompters there, just like
So,
notepads and shit.
just-
So
A quick debate. Do
Yeah.
you think the teleprompter is saying point to them, or is that just?
oh
him
no,
saying-
you see, that's where I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's where I
That's what I'm
agree.
saying. Like,
Absolutely,
I-
100%. Yes.
I think he has his teleprompter there, or his cue cards.
to
or
keep
whatever.
them, yeah, exactly,
Okay,
like cue cards,
but
to keep
then
them on base.
When,
Yes.
when the time is right, he's like, notice how they're not standing again. You know what I'm saying?
oh, we're about to.
He introduced. Let's just forget about everything for a minute there. He introduced, let's make America great again. Let's be American, and they're not even standing, all because he said, the illegals. Now this guy's off script now.
He's about to do
See?
exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's continue. Look at them. That's off script.
And that's Trump. That's Trump being Trump.
That's Trump.
Wow. Bro, wow is all I have to say is wow.
This is what he's about to say is off
Get to the
script.
good part. Yep. Get to the good part.
It's coming. How can you be mad for putting America first? That's fucking. They should. All of them should be deported. Like that meme we just saw. Deport all the Democrats. Like, how can you be mad at putting America first and not illegal immigrants? That's fucking insane. Man. That is fucking disgusting. Look at him. He's truly disappointed. He's just like, wow, look at him.
Yeah.
Let them keep applauding.
Yep.
Look at that. The only Democrat right here clapping. Look at her. She's just like, you guys are pathetic.
He's talking about America. Making America great again. That's
Isn't
all.
it a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself, not standing
here.
out. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact
Piece of garbage right here.
Yes. Yep.
Piece of
Yep.
garbage number 2
Yep.
right there.
Yep.
At least this, that's a dude right here, right? Right here. You see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a dude.
Yeah.
That's a transgender. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And we'll get into that another show, but yeah. Anyone who's watching that knows, yeah, that's a dude. I know exactly who that dude is. You could try to escape. Yeah, it ain't happening. You have a Somalian fucking piece of garbage yelling, no decorum. Everyone else is keeping their mouth shut. This stupid, emotional cunt. And this one right here, you see this? What it says?
I can't stand anything that when I hear her talk, it irks me, bro.
This
But
says
I
fuck ICE. How are you even allowed?
really, oh, okay,
Oh yeah, it does. It says fuck ICE.
wow, wow, yeah, and you know, a lot of people follow her, man. They do, man, and that's what makes this bad. What are they doing to make illegals legal? Fucking nothing.
Trying to act cool. That's it.
Yeah, they're doing nothing. They just said it's wrong what they're doing. Protest, rah. Shut up.
Look at their faces. Is this serious? You have this dude obviously from another country, another country, another country. Why are we allowing, first of all, mentally ill Americans going into office, and then you have people from other countries?
I think like they know.
I'm so disappointed. So
Very,
disappointed.
very.
Serious penalties for public officials
Look at her.
who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country. They're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Damn right.
Yes. Yes.
It should be a fucking shame, bro. I love the way he's glaring at them.
Anybody who's offended should be ashamed. Anybody who's offended. Because again, what are you doing other than, oh, we're gonna block ICE with our car? You know what I mean? Bro, you know what? No, they don't have no look, just my opinion, please. This is for entertainment purposes, please.
Of course.
They have no rights to sit here. He said it. He just said it. Criminals. Criminals. Okay? Why aren't you supporting that? Why not? Right now, look at what's going on in Mexico. It won't be too long before those fuckers come over here. But those two ladies, they'll be afraid like, yo, come on in. We'll protect you. We'll house you. We'll do this and that and this. Yo, bro, it sickens me, man. This part here, this whole thing, when I got to this, I was so pissed off, man, because you know what? It's people like them that brainwash other people in believing that these people have rights. These are murderers. These are drug dealers. You know, these are, as Trump put it, criminals. Criminals has so many meanings to it. You know what I'm saying? And those two had something to say. What do you have to say for real? Like, come on, man. And you know, folks out there, if you're listening, it's not just Mexicans. You know, it's Haitians, Colombians. The list goes on. They're here. You know, you remember the old saying, if they swim across, as long as they get on dry land, on that sand, can't do nothing. They had to stop them while they were in the water.
Well, we cannot forget, which the Democrats easily forget. There are a lot of Republicans, and the reason why I know, because I follow this very closely. It's kind of like I feel like it's my responsibility because I don't want to come on here and talk without knowing what I'm talking about. And of course, again, like when it comes to co-host or host in general, look, I know you have a job to do, but I can listen to this shit all fucking day. You have to respond to employees. You have a very important job. Me, I'm 10 times ahead of it only because I have the opportunity to do that. If I was working in the kitchen, there's no fucking way I can do what I do.
Yep.
So with that said, there are a lot of Republicans that are pissed off at Trump because he said, leave the farmers alone. As far as illegal immigrants, leave them alone. Leave certain people alone. Let's go after the criminals and people that are caught with criminals. Well, I mean, what the fuck you want him to do? You know, if you're an illegal immigrant minding your business on a farm, we can most likely find a way for you to, you know, stay however it is. But if you're a criminal and you're with other, if you're just a regular dude working, let's say, and you're with an actual hardcore criminal, you're going to get hemmed up with them.
Yep.
And people are pissed off at Trump saying that. So he's.
Why? But why? Like why? He's not. He did not say nothing wrong. Listen, the first big incident happened in New York, where they beat up a cop and did all this, got arrested, and was let go like that because no, let them go. And what did they do? Oh, let's go get them. They got to work. They fled the state. Like what is it they want us to understand? There's nothing to understand because you know what? If you or I did a crime here and we are fucking U.S. citizens, we are going to fucking prison, bro. How is that remotely fair?
I just say, like, all these people, especially those two pieces of shit women, because that's what I'm just going to call them. I can't stand them neither. Or the squad, right? Even AOC. Even AOC, the whole squad. What I say is, like, okay. I lost my chain of thought. Because, like...
Well, look, I look at it like this.
Dude.
Okay? Look at what's happening, okay? You know, unfortunately, the Americans are the ones that are getting hurt for interfering with the ICE operations. Okay, that's the bottom line. Okay, they are stopping them from getting, as Trump put, criminals. Okay, why would you like who in there, right? That's like saying, hey, I know you're into pedophilia. You can stay with me though, man, because I know you're a good guy.
Well, they're gonna lose power if they don't. If they don't protect these fucking morons.
They lost it, Vic.
Yeah.
They lost it, bro. In my eyes, they lost that shit.
What I was gonna say just a moment ago, if you're gonna be in public office, then you should have no opportunity to make money the way they're making money because they're making way too much money. You cannot walk into public office in debt and now your net worth is $30 million. So if you take away the money from them and they're no longer interested, then they don't need to be in office.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. Let's continue. Let's see what else is going on. They're not yelling USA. That's crazy. Why did deport? Whoever put that meme out, deport them all. Fuck them. If you don't like the United States of America, leave.
Get out. Get out.
Because right, it's so easy.
Resign.
Right?
Just resign and get out.
They're like, America's the worst country. We can't. Okay, so why is everyone trying to come here? Over 200 countries are trying to break into our country. So why don't you just go to Japan? Oh, because Japan has a limited immigration policy.
Hey, for shits and giggles, okay. I forgot what I was. It was an article I was reading about this particular thing. While they were chanting USA, they said that they caught some people saying KKK.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, I have no video. You know, I can find a video. Otherwise, I would have sent it to you. But supposedly, you know, like some people that were there, you know, I forgot what name they had. They said, yeah, they were saying KKK, KKK.
Well, we could use our ears. Yeah, we could hear everything that's going on. Let's try to see if you hear anything like that. We'll rewind it and everything. So, because we have to be careful with AI, right?
Yep.
We have people thinking that Trump said that he wants a third term. It's just like, come on, dude. Dude, I was joking.
Hey, guy, this is fake. Raw.
Yeah. All right. Let's continue. Let's continue.
And perhaps most importantly, I'm asking you to approve the Save America Act.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yes.
This
Yes.
one is so perfect. Oh my God. I'm going to turn it up.
To stop illegal aliens and others who are unpermitted persons from voting in our sacred American elections. That cheating is rampant in our elections. It's rampant. It's very simple. All voters must show voter ID.
Come on, Trump. He's about to pull a Mike Tyson. Like, you ready for this? That dude's a piece of shit, too.
All voters must show proof of citizenship in order to vote.
You ready for this one? Whoever's watching. Nah, this is good.
And no more crooked mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military, or travel. None. And this should be an easy one. And by the way, it's polling at 89%, including Democrats. 89%.
This is a fucking workout. Sit down, get up, sit down, get up. Mama
Even
mia.
the
legs hurt.
communist mayor of New York City, I think he's a nice guy, actually. Speak to him a lot. Bad policy, but nice guy. Just said they want people to shovel snow. They got hit hard. Wants them to shovel snow, but if you apply for that job, you need to show 2 original forms of ID and a Social Security card. Yet they don't want ID.
Gotta rewind that one, man. Sorry.
Mm.
Gotta rewind that one. To
New
shovel
York City, I
snow.
think he's a nice guy, actually. Speak to him a lot. Bad policy, but nice guy. Just said they want people to shovel snow. They got hit hard. Wants them to shovel snow, but if you apply for that job, you need to show 2 original forms of ID and a Social Security card.
Yep.
You know, that's a real thing. For whoever's watching, I'm not talking to you specifically. There was a lady that infiltrated the whole entire process, and she was asking, why do I need to show ID? And they said, well, in order to get paid by the federal government, you have to show 2 proofs of ID to shovel snow and get paid.
Let me tell you a quick story.
I'm ready.
I do the hiring process when I hire people. I do the interview and I hire them. Okay. There was a person from, I think, Guatemala. I don't know where she was from. Okay. And when she showed me her social security card, I was like, I don't know about this one, you know? And then when I saw her green card, I already saw the discrepancies.
Oh boy.
Okay, because we have to train ourselves to see, you know, things are written a certain way. Okay, turns out in my time while I was sitting in the chair as a site manager, I have came across 2 people with fake IDs, fake green cards, fake everything. Like nothing. The social security number came up to somebody that wasn't even them.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I don't get. Okay, if you have to show to get work a valid ID, doesn't matter where you're from, you gotta have that social security card. Okay, I have hired plenty of immigrants that are from different countries, and they all have a social security card. And you know what it says on the card? The right to work here. You know, well, not here, but you know, in the United States.
Yeah, yeah.
They have the right to work. When I don't see that, I have to send it in, and they always tell me, yeah, they can't work. This is not real. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that I don't understand. You're willing to have people say, oh, Mexicans work though, the white people don't, blah, 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 all of this and that. But yet they're hiring these people. And that's where the problem's at. And just to be clear on everybody here, you know, he said you can't vote, you can't do this. That's where Joe Biden fell. He brought all these people in thinking that they were going to vote for him, and it never happened. Never happened. So now you got a guy here, let's just so the people are happy to hear it, the monster, the bully, the whatever, over here doing what Obama didn't do, what Clinton didn't do, what Bush didn't do, excuse me, what Bush didn't do, and that was enforce the immigration policy. Okay, all they said was, if you don't belong here and you don't get your card, you gotta go back to your
Bro,
country.
you can't even buy alcohol without an ID. So how are
Exactly.
you able to change the country's trajectory
You want to
on
know
our
how? Hold
future?
on, don't get me started. You want to know how? Okay, I've seen it. I've been there. I've been there before. I'm gonna go. I feel like tacos, man. Let's go. Let's go to the joint. And whenever you go in there, bro, they got the whole will cash your check system in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got clothing in there. You got the bus that goes to Walmart where all the workers in there. The orange picket. And this is when I lived in Highlands County, and I would see this. I said, "Man, that doesn't look right, dude." I went to places to put up street signs. Like, yeah, the street sign fell down, and I'm going over there. Yo, bro, on their land, on the rancher's land, yo, they have like these houses that are all together like a bunch. And yo, you got 10 people deep living in each one. They don't go nowhere. The only time they go to Walmart is to hop on a bus and they go out. And what do you see them buy? Nothing but like 5 carts of beer and 1 cart of food. You
No,
know what I'm
and
saying?
no, and I understand that, but I guess what Trump was trying to say to all the people in the Democratic Party that was there was, how are you able,
Hmm. To
ugh,
even get a job. How
but
is that
it's not
remotely
about getting a
possible?
job. It's just like, why would you want to allow people with no ID that's not a part of this country, that has no interest in this country besides their own culture,
And his point,
vote to traject our
yes.
country in a certain way? That was my point.
And
So
and and his point was it was a job to shovel snow.
yeah,
And the guy said, well, you need to have 2 valid IDs and your social security card.
yeah, he
You know what I'm
did
saying?
that.
But
He's
the
literally
other
said that.
the other side was like, oh, that's wrong. Give them a chance. No, bro, there's a process, man.
No, but
You know,
they agreed with it. That's what I'm saying. The
yeah,
Democrats
it's like
agree with it, but they
like
won't agree to voter ID to vote. That
exactly.
it's obvious. It's obvious. All right, we are running out of time, so let's continue.
Yet they don't want identification for the greatest privilege of them all, voting in America. No, it's no good. No good. Both Republicans and Democrats overwhelmingly agree on the policy that we just enunciated. And Congress should unite and enact this common sense, country saving legislation right now, and it should be before anything else happens.
Yes.
Yes.
Policy is so
Agreed.
bad that the only way they can get elected is to cheat. And we're going to stop it. We have to stop it, John. One of the brave service members who helped achieve this stunning turnaround was 20-year-old West Virginia Army National Guard Specialist Sarah Beckstrom. After a 4
So yeah, we're gonna have to stop it at that one, because it's not that it's the least important thing. However, let's see what else.
In January, elite American warriors carried out one of the most complex, spectacular feats of military competence and power in world history. No one's seen anything like it.
Well, overall, look, we can't go through the entire thing and everything that he spoke about, but one thing I will say is that Trump keeps it fucking real, dude.
He does. He does. And you know what it is? People don't like that. Okay? People are afraid. Okay? The Democrats did not stand up. He gave them the perfect opportunity to stand up by using America to be a great nation again. Okay? Meaning like it fell off and then it became good, fell off, so on and so on. Because it's always a fight between Republicans and Democrats. That's inevitable. You're
Yeah.
always going to have that. Okay? But What is the one thing we are blessed with? Okay, not to get too religious, but God gave us the power to choose. Those people decided not to stand up. That was their choice. And you know what? In my opinion, that was the wrong choice, man. It really was. Instead, people are clapping and you hear people chanting and yelling like, who knows what they're saying? You asshole, you're a monster, whatever. Meanwhile, if you really pay attention to anything these people say, they don't care, man. It's all for let's hypothetically views, get more endorsements. I like this lady. I'm going to give her $1 million for a cause. Meanwhile, there is no fucking cause. There's just facts. The fact is, you are here, and if you want to stay here, go get your car. Do it the right way. Don't just be here and just loaf around and then live off of our tax money because you got schooling, education, you got benefits, you got food cards, you got a house. Meanwhile, you and I are just sitting here struggling, bro. And
Yeah,
they don't care about that because, like you said, they got money. They don't care. They don't care about us, bro.
the thing is that when you come into this country, let's say as a 40-year-old, let's say I'm 41,
Mhm.
so let's say you come into this country, you sneak in as a 41-year-old, you get a clean slate. Well, why can't I get a clean slate? You don't know the credit history of that person in their country. You don't know their violent criminal history from from that person in their country. What if they got evicted 10 times? What if they raped someone? What if they murdered someone? You have no fucking idea. And
Yep.
I understand that, yeah, okay, it's to get votes and stuff. But at the same time, like, why do we need to suffer the consequences of our mistakes, what we did in America, but
Yep.
someone could just come in and just get a fucking complete clean slate, like start over, like, okay, your credit, okay, it may be at
There you go.
zero.
Yep.
You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Like, it's not fucking right. We
I
have to vet.
I need that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We need
everyone
that.
needs that shit.
We need a
It
chance.
it's
You
not
know,
it's not
you,
right.
you and I been here as long as your age and my age. Period. And here we are. We gotta suffer, continuously suffer.
But
And
they get a chance.
but they get a chance. And the thing is, okay, the problem with the United States, okay, is they bring everybody in. But there's a right way to do it. Like I think you mentioned it one time. We're not talking about the girl who got stabbed in the neck on the bus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's not even legal here, the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he shouldn't have been here. He came from wherever and this happens, but they don't talk about that. We're only concerned with Mexicans who have let's be fair, they have a very high work ethic. Okay? These guys come here, they're ready to work. But yet you have people panhandling, vets that are homeless. That's okay to them. It doesn't make sense, bro.
Americans will be ready to work too if you fucking paid and made shit affordable. But
Exactly.
when you have all this pressure from the media and MTV and BET and the movies, like, yeah, you
Hmm.
could get rich quick, if you just do this 10 times a day. And it's just like,
Exactly.
who the fuck wants to work when you have let's say someone life insurance. Let's put it this way: life insurance and insurance is one of the biggest scams on earth
Yep.
because I can pay $100,000 of car insurance in my lifetime, never get into an accident, but I'm paying for someone else to get into an accident. It's fucking
It's wild.
bullshit.
It's
It's
wild.
bullshit. Yeah, life insurance, same shit. I'll pay life insurance for my entire life, and then if I max out of 20 years of life insurance, I lose all the insurance because you have to die within 20 years. I know because I sold life insurance. If you don't
Wow.
die within 20 years, your
Use all
life
that money.
insurance policy is gone.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it challenged me on that. I dare anyone to fucking challenge me on that. And yeah, and there is a such thing of getting a separate life insurance policy and paying X amount for X amount. That's not the point. The point is that everyone is pressuring everyone for a quick buck,
Yep.
lying to them,
Yep.
bullshitting them. And look, man,
Listen, listen.
I'm gonna leave it at yeah,
But my
because
mom had $100,000 life insurance. Okay. When she passed, would you like to know what I got out of that?
maybe $7,000, maybe.
11,000. That
Yeah,
was
that
it.
was close.
That was it. And for whatever reason, my brother got less. That was it. Out of $100,000 policy that she paid for years, bro.
Hmm.
Years. And I'm thinking, all right, like, wow. Not that I was excited, that my mom passed, but I was like, okay, we'll probably get like
It's a
50.
gamble, bro.
You know what I mean? And then when I saw the check, I was like, oh, wow. Wow, they jerked her around
It's
because
all a gamble.
she left it for me and my brother and not the man that she married. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what we got. Now, I don't know if he did something to twist it around so he gets most of it,
He could
whatever it
have.
is.
Yeah.
And which he could have, yeah. But he claimed that he didn't get nothing. But the bottom line is this, okay? The Democrats support, okay? They support people that come here illegally and make this big stink about a man who's trying to make this place safe. Okay? Safe. Him and the HUD, I don't know if you know about that. Him and the HUD, the people who gather the food stamps and all that.
Hmm.
Yo, that plan is in action. Um, we got the driver's license, English only, CDL license, English only,
Good.
and you got to show that you are a citizen. Okay, so like for them not to stand when this man is trying to do something great. Come on, man, you're ridiculous, man. That I mean, just seeing those two act a fool. And it was just them two. When you really think about it, bro, they only showed them two. Everybody could have had their opinion, but they didn't show them. They didn't burst out. And then you have the one lady who's standing up that's going to be shunned, obviously.
Mm.
Don't talk to her no more. Maybe it makes sense. It's just something that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But you got the two ladies. I can't wait to start hearing what they have to say about all this. I'm going to look them up. I just hate hearing them because they make no sense to me. Because they condone every bad thing that is happening to us right now. They condone you and I struggling for health insurance,
Well, it's because they
struggling
have
to
money.
live.
Yeah, they when you
Yeah,
have money and you have money
they don't care.
funneling in, yeah, of course. That's just the way the world is. It's, money is the root of all evil. And
Yeah, you know what the Democrat is? I'm going to end this like this. The Democrat is nothing but a church that when they support what you are, fight, for your freedom and all that. And these people, they get a job. I'm going to send money to this person because they fought for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like church, giving the donations, bro. That's all it is to me, man. Like, they're getting paid. They're
yeah,
all
her
getting paid and they
uh,
don't care.
both of those stupid cunts, them yelling on camera like whatever, people are gonna fucking donate to them. And guess what? 20,000 people donating $10. It's a lot of fucking money, brother.
I guarantee you 20%, mark my words. So far, we got 1% because you had that one lady standing.
Hmm.
Okay. 20% of them are thinking, like, damn, he's got a point. You know,
I think
yeah.
it's more than that. No,
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 I'm
no,
just
no,
giving a
no.
hypothetical
Yeah,
number,
it's
but,
a lot more than that.
like how am I going to tell Victor that I'm on his side? You know what I mean? I want to be on Trump's side on this one. They're not going to do it, bro. They're just not going to do it because then you know, I'll end it like this, bro. Oh, that's why you're on Epstein's. on Epstein's
Well, of
list.
course, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just gonna go back and forth.
All right. So, I want to say a great show, but I hate to have to go through this shit. You know,
Yeah.
it's really sad to see that humans in general, I don't care if you're
Hmm.
American or not, humans in general can sit down. And this is what I was afraid of with CBS. Man, maybe they showed more. I don't know. And I don't give a fuck right now because when that little girl got hit with the car and
Hmm.
survived her, they didn't show that. And they weren't going to show that because they didn't want to show their party not standing up for a fucking 6-year old that survived a tragedy,
Hmm.
you know? And that's a
Well,
shame.
just to correct you on that.
Yeah.
But if ICE was involved, yeah.
Oh, of course. Oh,
Not
if
making big
ice, yeah,
noise.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Meanwhile, they were just driving down the street on the green light, and she crossed the street under, don't walk, and oh, ICE did it again. They ran a kid over. Like it's ridiculous. And then you got all those people that put up those ridiculous. Oh, this is fake. Like, oh my God, look what ICE did. They ran over a girl. The light was red, and then AI is putting the light red. Dude, bro. We're doomed, people. We are fucking doomed. That's all I gotta
Well,
say.
that's what we were talking about with Revelation the other day, or the day before yesterday,
Yeah.
whatever the case is. Yeah, I mean, I I appreciate human life. I appreciate this country. I don't appreciate liars. I don't like liars. And that goes for Trump too. I mean, he does bullshit sometimes, and I call him out when he does bullshit.
Hmm.
But during this State of a Union address, okay, maybe he was inflating we're bringing in billions and trillions of dollars. Like, okay, he's just exaggerating.
Yeah.
But that is not worse than sitting down and not clapping
Hmm.
for the fact that we need to stick up for our country first.
Yep. Agreed. Agreed. They are not for us. That whole conference there, they are not for us.
No,
Period. I don't care. There's nobody in this world that can change my mind. I'm sorry.
it's
They
not
they
even
are not
about
for
trying to
us.
change your mind
But
mode.
that's
It's,
what they're trying to do.
I know,
They are
yeah,
brainwashing
no, you're
people
right.
with their
Yes, you're right.
idealism, and it's not pure, bro. They're making shit up. That's all they do. Those two ladies, yo, they're corrupt. I don't care what anybody says. You know, this ain't even for entertainment purposes. They are corrupt. Okay, you got one that's not even really from here when you think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Both of them are not from here.
It's
How,
just
why are they
ridiculous.
in Congress?
Somebody put them in there, man.
The fucking illegal voters put them in there.
Listen, for all the haters of Trump, I will say this, my opinion. It's all set up. It's all propaganda. They're up to something. And, maybe Trump doesn't realize it or whatever the case is, you know, but they're up to something because everything that they have done makes no sense, but yet they got people following them, bro.
The
They
way I
got them.
see it, bro, I think, and it's crazy when people are like, how can you say that, but then take his side? I literally think Trump is Satan. I have so many reasons to believe that.
Yeah.
But hear me out. Look, hear me out, because I know it sounds confusing for some people that have a closed mind. But he's saying the right things. It's sort of like marrying a woman that's saying all the right things, but she's been cheating on you her entire life, right? Because I actually had that happen to my aunt with a husband, which is my uncle that I love to death, and whatever they went through is their business. It's none of my business. But my aunt was married for more than 20 years, and she found out that the husband, my uncle, by law, was cheating on her their entire fucking marriage.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I guess what I'm trying to say, and again, this is going to sound confusing for some people, but Trump could be an evil person, but he's saying the right things. He's making sense. He's doing the right things when it comes to policy and what makes sense to
Yes.
the American people. So it doesn't fucking matter because this is what happens. And this is why I'm mentioning it. The Democrats, or some of them, are doing the wrong things
Hmm.
and saying the wrong things. They're representing themselves as the wrong party to fucking even consider voting for or even supporting. There's no fucking way that you're
Yep.
ever going to tell me that a man can be a woman or a woman could be a man. You can go
Nope.
fuck yourself with that shit. You may have the right
Yep.
intentions, but you can go fuck yourself with that bullshit.
Hold on.
That's all I'm saying.
Look,
So,
I look at it like this, and I will end it with this. You're right. Okay. Um, Hypothetically, I just think the way I think. Let's just say Trump is the devil. These people are fucking with his realm right now.
wicked. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, whoa, I need them to follow me first, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, I want to get things in my order. And once that order is in place, you can do whatever you want because it'll be too late. All they're doing, the Democrats are just messing up. And follow me on this, people. They're messing up society and the way we live as Americans, period.
As human, too, because although Satan, aka Trump, could be a wicked person that's misleading the nations and shit. But these democratic people, I think, like sometimes I truly think this, Henry, and I want you to hear me. Hear me out real quick. And for anyone else. It's like Satan, Trump, whatever you want to call him, whatever. I have a lot of reason to believe that Satan is Trump and Trump is Satan.
Or Elvis.
Fallen Angel or Elvis. Just hear me out, everyone, because I know it's confusing for so many people because they're like, how can you think one way and not the other? It's just like, oh
Book of
my
Revelations,
God.
people. Book of
Yeah,
Revelations. You don't have to be religious to read that.
exactly.
Just read it.
Exactly. But hear me out. It's sort of like, when Eminem says, I created a monster. Yeah, because maybe Satan was just like, okay, I created something that I can't control now. Because I think he even agrees, like, if you think a man is a woman and a woman is a man, then you're a fucking idiot.
Yep.
I even think he thinks that shit. Because angels are not demons, they're angels. They're not demons. I
Hmm.
think they created demons by mistake and was just like, God damn, dude, you guys are taking it a little too far.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
for real, dude. I'm not even trying to be funny in any kind of fucking way. Yo,
Listen, man.
oh,
If you folks haven't
really quick.
watched it,
Hold on, really
go ahead.
quick, because I don't want to lose my chain of thought. The bad angels came down to Earth to mate with women. Let me repeat that. The bad angels, according to the Bible, came down to Earth
Yep.
to mate with beautiful women. They did not come down to Earth to mate with men or men who think they're women with a penis because you cannot reproduce. There's no
Hmm.
reproduction. So I think
Absolutely.
it's so out of whack that even Satan himself, aka Donald Trump, all entertainment purposes, people don't get too confused, was just like biting his fingers like, oh shit, dude, I think I fucking took it a little too far, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Listen, humans,
you
like,
get the last word. I'm leaving it at that.
okay, us as humans, we were born to reproduce. Period. Once you start changing that, you cannot produce anymore after that. Hands down, you can't. If you want to be gay, be gay. You know what I'm saying? But don't come here and tell me that, hey, I'm going to become a man. You know what I mean? And then, they take pills or whatever.
And give birth.
Yeah, and give birth on top of that. Listen, real quick, there was a couple that met each other. You had a woman transitioning to a man and a man transitioning to a woman.
Mamma mia.
Okay? The man looked like a woman, but still had a penis. Okay? And the girl looked like a man. I'm not kidding you. Look it up, man.
No, I'm listening. Yeah.
Looked like a man. A whole goatee and all. Good looking dude. Good looking girl. Why did they make the cover? I can't even think of what magazine it was. They made the cover of a magazine with the dude pregnant who became a woman, or the woman who became a dude.
Hmm.
It makes no sense, bro. No sense. No sense at all. I want to look that up, but on this again, entertainment purposes, folks. If you got offended, leave a comment. That's all I have to say.
Well, you shouldn't get offended because there's so many movies out there, right? We're
Yeah.
just entertaining you guys. It's all
Yep.
comedy, right? Trump is not real. None of these people are real.
Nope.
Congress didn't not stand up when there was a little girl that was struck by a fucking vehicle by an illegal immigrant, and now she's walking again, although doctors said that she couldn't walk again. There's nothing real about that. This is
Mm-mm.
all entertainment.
Mm-mm.
Actually, I'm not
Mm-mm.
even brown. I don't have a mustache, and Mode and myself don't even have glasses on. There's nothing
Nope.
real about this. We're cartoons.
It's AI, bro. The hell. Hey, look at it this way, bro. Okay. We are social media has destroyed the world. And unfortunately, it's going to hit our youths. 10 years from now, we're going to be here talking like, yo, did you hear what that kindergarten kid did? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo,
Not
you know?
really. I think social media saved the world, and that's the end of the show.
Okay.